Hello everybody, it's DK and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial here on the channel, where today we're going to be looking at automatic cow farms for Minecraft 1.15 and above, which makes a very easy way to get lots of food in a very short amount of time. So, without further ado, let's get into the materials and take a look at what you're going to need for today. Alright, so for today's build, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to need some actually very basic materials. This is a very simple build, and for today's build, all you're going to need is a stack of building blocks, 3 signs, a water bucket, a bucket of lava, 2 soul sand, 3 hoppers, 2 chests, 4 panes of glass, and, of course, some wheat to breed your cows with. And with that, let's get into the build. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is you're going to want to take and you're going to want to block out an area that is 3 blocks wide, and you're going to want to make this probably about 7 blocks long. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't need it to be 8 long, just 7. Now, our build is not going to extend all the way back here on the ground level, but it will above. So we want to make sure that this area is at least this big. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the front here. I'm going to deposit both of my chests, just like so. And then behind this chest, I'm going to take out 3 blocks, just like this. Once I've done this, I'm going to take and shift-click my hopper into my chest and bring my other 2 hoppers back, just like so. Now, once I have this done, we can move on to what to do on the next layer. So, for this part, you're going to need to take your soul sand, and you're going to place it on the back 2 hoppers. Not this front hopper right here. We don't want to do anything with this yet. But we're going to place it on the back 2 hoppers. And once I've done that, I can take my building blocks, and I can very simply build all the way around this, just like so. This is going to be the area where our baby cows are going to be at. So once I have this section built, I'm going to take a piece of glass and place it just like this. And I'm also going to take a piece of glass and place it directly behind here. Now, once I've done this, I can take and fill in the rest of the layer with my building blocks, just like so. Pretty simple. Now, once I've done this, before I move on to the next layer, I want to take and I want to add a sign onto this block right here. And I want to do this because this is going to help make sure that the lava doesn't flow all the way down onto our baby cows. It's not going to touch them until they are fully grown. So once I've done this, I can take and, yet again, fill in the rest of this layer. Just like this. And once I've done this, I can take my second sign and place it right here on the back of this area. Just like this, or on this back block, just like this. Good. Now, once I've done this, this is pretty much the last time that we're going to need to access to this, so we're going to take it up one more layer, but we're going to leave this front block right here, right above our sign, empty, and I'm going to take my last sign and throw it on it, just like so. Now, all of this will make sense in just a minute as to why we're doing all of this, but for right now, just trust me. Once I've done this, I'm going to take 2 blocks, put them right here, and I'm going to place some more blocks, just like so, right behind it. I'm going to place a block above, and when I place this block above right here, I'm going to put a piece of glass, just like so. Now, I can drop down to the bottom here, and I can extend this platform all the way out to the end of my area, just like so. I can then come up, fill this area in, just like this. Boom. And ladies and gentlemen, you are pretty much already done. So the only 2 things that we have left to do is to take our water bucket. We're going to place our water bucket directly here in this little area. And you should notice that it stops right here and doesn't flow down to the bottom on the soul sand. That's exactly what we want. I'm going to take my lava bucket, just like so. And I'm going to take and place it right here above this sign. And if we go down and look at the front, we should see that it's not flowing down onto the soul sand, and it's also not flowing backwards onto the second piece of soul sand either. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, we are pretty much done. So the way that this works is very simple. We're going to have our adult cows in this area right here, and every time that we breed them, our baby cows are actually going to go out and underneath of this glass block and fall down onto the soul sand. Now the soul sand is going to keep them from bouncing up and down until the point where they are adult cows, where they're going to stand up, or they're going to grow up and inevitably enter the lava, where they will be burned up, and we will have our cooked steak and leather fall directly down into this large chest right here. And you can see that I've already got some in my inventory. Now, one issue that you may run into with this is that if you have your water source block right here, your baby cows may not travel underneath of the glass. An easy way to solve that is very simply just to come back to this side and to create yourself a little well just like this. And then place your water source block back here. That way you have water that is always flowing directly forward. And your final step, of course, is to take your cows and place them in just like so. Grab some wheat, breed your cows up, and watch as your baby cow inevitably flows underneath down into the bottom area where he awaits his impending doom. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, you have a fully functioning automatic cow farm that works in Minecraft 1.15 and should work in Minecraft 1.16 when it's released as well. And this will provide you not only with tons of cooked steak, but also leather in this chest right down here, and make it so that you don't have to worry about food or finding leather for books or item frames anymore during the game. But before we end today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to end with one final note here. This design that I'm showing you is being used as a cow farm right now, but there is absolutely nothing stopping you from using this as a sheep or a pig farm, because those mobs work and function in the exact same manner that cows do. The only thing that would be different here is you would just replace the cows that are up top with either sheep or pigs, and the only difference would be that down at the bottom here you would not be getting leather, you would just be getting cooked versions of whatever the mobs drop. So you'd be getting either cooked pork chops or cooked lamb chops, depending on whatever mob that you put in here. But again, super easy farm that's low cost and is easy to use, and hopefully you can find some time and find a way to be able to use this in your Minecraft survival world or on your survival server. Stay down there, you! But unfortunately, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually all the time I have for today. This is a very simple tutorial, so hopefully you can give this a try on your survival world, and let me know how it goes down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me down in the comments if there's any tutorials you'd like to see coming up in the future. And if you really liked everything, make sure and subscribe. We are so close to 40 subscribers. So close, ladies and gentlemen. But again, I'm DK. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!